Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Blaze, and today we're going to go through the LA Rams 2023 season schedule. Preseason just started yesterday, so the season's only a little over a month away, so we'll get right into it. Week 1, the Rams are going to travel to Seattle and face the Seahawks, and I say the Rams catch a win there and leave Seattle with a W. And on to week 2, the Rams will host the 49ers. And so they haven't had a lot of luck with the 49ers over recent years, for the exception of being able to get a win when it most counted, which was in the playoffs on their way to a Super Bowl win. So I'm going to give a loss to the Rams there. So first 2 weeks, a win and a loss. And then week 3, they travel to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. And I believe that's a loss for the Rams. I think the Rams are gonna bounce back. How much? Don't exactly know, because the season hasn't been played. But they do have something that most teams don't have, which is an elite head coach. There's about 4 elite head coaches in the NFL, and Sean McVay is one of them. And on to week 4 from there, they're at the Indianapolis Colts, and that will more than likely be a win for the Rams. And week 5, they'll be hosting the NFC champion Eagles. Not going to be easy. Could they win that? Sure, potentially. But I'm going to give them a loss there. I'm going to say the Eagles win that. And so on to week 6, hosting the Arizona Cardinals, another division game, and I believe the Rams walk away with a win there. They go back into the locker room with a win. And then from then on, they have their 3rd week hosting, so they're 3 weeks at home, which is really good for them. And they'll be hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tomlin, one of the best coaches in the league. Steelers, 2nd-year quarterback under center. Probably a little bit better than last year all around as far as the team goes. But I'm going to give the Rams a W there. They beat the Steelers at home in LA. Week 8, they go on a 2-week road trip for the next 2 games, week 8 and 9. First week 8 at Dallas, and Dallas is a video all by itself, and it will be a video all by itself. So I'm going to give the Rams a win on the road at Dallas. And then week 9, they travel to Green Bay, and again, that's I believe that'll be a 2nd road win. So the Packers suffer a loss to the Rams there in week 9. Now, the Rams have their bye week in week 10. It's a good time of the season to get your bye week, get rested up, work on getting healthier than you were the week before. And going into the bye week, I see the Rams being 6-3. Not bad at all. Mid-season, 6-3. And then after that, coming out of the bye week, week 11, they host Seattle, and that's where things get a little wonky, I think. And they'll take an L. They're going to take a loss there. Probably, I think they're going to split the season series with the Seahawks. And then on to week 12, they're at Arizona, and I think they split the season there too. Could that be the other way around? Could they get a W there? Yes, they could very easily. But I think they're gonna suffer a loss there at Arizona. And then on to week 13 at the Cleveland Browns. I give the Rams a win at home, at their own home. Cleveland gets a loss. That is, Cleveland suffers a loss at the LA Rams. Week 14, they're at the Baltimore Ravens, and I think the Ravens are going to just be put together enough, and they're going to and the Rams a loss. Now, on week 15, we're hosting the Washington Commanders, formerly known as the Redskins, and that should be a win for the Rams. And then on to the next week, another game at home, hosting the New Orleans Saints. Again, that should be a win. New Orleans still trying to work on things. You know, the Rams are going to have a bounce back season. I believe their head coaching is just too good. They're with an elite head coach. They will bounce back. The only question is how much. So that's a second win in a row. And then week 17, they're at the New York Giants, and I believe they'll get a win there. Rams over the Giants in New York. And then the season finale, they're at San Francisco, and playoff positioning at its most important. Last game of the season, usually a wonky week too, so that's a loss. The Rams, I believe, will lose at San Francisco, and rounding out the season, they give the Rams a 10-7 season record. Should be good enough to qualify for the playoffs. Strange things generally happen during the course of a season. I'm giving it a 10-7 record. It could be 11-6. It could be 9-8. But we'll see how that turns out. But right now, I have them at a solid 10-7. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to see them. Any suggestions for any videos you'd like to see with whatever your team favorite is, or any other subject, football or otherwise. Thanks for joining us. Have a good day.